So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Blue Iguana, 1988, starring Dean Stockwell, Jessica Harper, and Flea. This is going to be about bounty hunter who owes the IRS a lot of money. Dean Stockwell plays the annoying IRS agent. He's not funny. He's got some kind of sidekick who doesn't wear any bra. Some red-headed, flat-chested white woman. No, I don't remember her name, or she doesn't look familiar to me. I guess if you put tons of makeup and don't wear a bra, that makes you hyper feminist type person. I didn't quite understand that character either. Anyway, I guess Dean Stockwell doesn't like the bounty hunter dude because he fell downstairs and broke his neck or something. So he takes him in for some torture. It looks like some kind of dark room. And he says, you have to do the shit job down in Mexico. Get the money out of this bank for... It's a bank for, and it's a bank for crooks to stash their cash, I guess. Stick it in a vault. And the ridiculous idea is that instead of the bank paying them interest, the criminals pay the bank interest for holding on to their money, which is kind of like a super expensive safe deposit box. There's 20 million cash in there. It looks like Mexican money. And then, so the bounty hunter guy says there's, I guess the IRS people trick the bounty hunter into going across the border because they say that he'll get $1 million if he gets the money out of that vault. So they're just kind of putzing around in Mexico. Flea is kind of a ridiculous, over-the-top kind of hood guy. And then there's a blondie that sings at the Blue Iguana. She's not too attractive. But all the guys are going after her. Bounty hunter goes in on a 50-50 deal. There's some 15-year-old kid who smokes cigarettes and drinks beer. He looks like the lead singer from Last Gasp. And he hooks up the bounty hunter with cars and bombs and stuff. Coffins. I guess he makes coffins. That's his deal down in Mexico. So they're helping each other. He also makes a deal with the blondie. Sorry. I guess one of the this movie put me to sleep. I hated it. I gave it 1 out of 5 stars. I thought the soundtrack was lame too. Even the Curtis Blow song at the beginning didn't make any sense. It had nothing to do with the movie. And the soundtrack was really lame. I guess it's on Polygram Records. So there's that. Oh, the scenery is kind of interesting in Mexico. I guess they try to make it like a Western kind of spoof. Mexico looks like it's, turn back the clock 100 years. I've never been very intrigued with Mexico. and I've been there once. It looks like it got hit by a bomb, but I guess there's some touristy parts. No, everything looks like 100 years old. Anyway, so the plot just involves the bounty hunter trying to get the cash vault from Jessica Harper, who plays the criminal bank lady, protecting the assets. She's the only one who knows the combination of the safe. So I couldn't really follow it. I mean, there's another hood guy who's after the blondie, but it was kind of boring. Put me to sleep. There are some explosions, granted, but that wasn't enough to make it a 2-star film. It's like watching a really bad uh, John Waters post hairspray type flick, like Crybaby or something. Yeah, it's like that. Or what else can I compare it to? I don't know. It's just a lame ass movie. Didn't enjoy it. I guess I'll go to the post office now and see if there are any Netflix there. Got divorce trial coming up on Monday, defending myself against the satanic witch and her evil lawyer and 3 head shrinker type witnesses. That ought to be fun. I didn't come up with much today, just this amount of evidence here. And then some notes. Probably ask questions as I go along. That usually works better for cross-examination. I'm not going to write down a bunch of questions. It's not relevant. So I wrote down my little opening spiel. And I've got a very short opening statement. Some something about being a good witness without a lawyer, and then closing statement. I guess that's about it. Not too complicated. I already know the judge is on a rampage against me and my son and my mother. So I'm just going to appeal the damn thing, and then we'll see how that goes. It's a long shot, granted, but hey, it's the only hope for my son and my mother. So I'm willing to take the risk. Anyways, enough about my personal stuff. I decided that I wasn't going to do a trial brief today. Just too much hassle, and it's not going to affect the judge's biased opinion. So whatever. We'll just go with the flow and kind of keep a low profile there, and come out on top and appeal, hopefully. So, what else can I say about this movie? Filmed in New York, Mexico? I don't know. It's probably filmed in Mexico. Yeah, a lot of strange blue color. I guess that's why it's called the Blue Iguana. That's the name of the Blondie's bar in Mexico. I guess she's in business because of Jessica Harper's bank. Jessica Harper acted in a lot of shit movies like this after Suspiria, I guess. She had a tough time finding work. Now she has a turkey neck and she didn't look too good. She looked good in Suspiria, though. It's amazing how white women change over the course of 10, 20 years, whatnot. But I guess she didn't get plastic surgery, which is kind of cool. Most Hollywood actresses get plastic surgery, and you can't even fucking recognize them. Like Kate Jackson, for instance. Anyways, enough about Jessica Harper. That's about all I have to say about this flick. It's a pretty simple plot. Uh, bounty hunter chases a criminal bankster in Mexico. IRS chases bounty hunter, and I don't want to spoil the ending, but yeah, well, the bounty hunter is kind of down on his luck. He keeps bouncing rain checks, and he owes the IRS a ton of money. So he takes this job thinking that he's going to make $1 million. Well, you have to see the end to find out what happens. It's kind of a lead up to a sequel, I guess. A sequel that never occurred thanks to the shittiness of this movie. So, yeah, that's about all I have to say. It's like a long MTV music video, basically. Not too exciting, in my opinion, even with explosions, car chases, gunfire. They even have one scene where the bounty hunters shooting the hoods. And it makes it sound like you're at the county fair, shooting some metal object. Bing, ding, that kind of thing. So this thing is way too corny. And the bartender at the Blue Iguana looks like she looks like the Matrix wannabe chicks in Omega Doom. She's got the shirtless or the sleeveless top and the kind of black hair down to here. So there's that. She's not too interesting. She likes to shoot pool and serve drinks. Her girlfriend is pretty hot though, the Latina bitch. So that's about it. I couldn't really find any redeeming value in this movie. There's no nudity at all per se. Just a lot of shooting back and forth, bad acting and overacting, corny jokes, corny one-liners. Dean Stockwell has this ridiculous thing. It's like a leather shoe heel that he hits people over the head with it. It's so annoying. And the feminazi bitch, the redhead, she's even more annoying. She keeps going like this. So that wasn't too exciting. Anyways, interesting see-through nipple type action could make up for the rest of the movie. Laters.